Hey guys, welcome back. Today's video is sponsored by Policy Genius.
Today is an exciting day because, as you saw in our last video, we ordered our very first lumber package to begin our home build in just a couple short weeks.
So exciting!
So exciting! So our foundation is sitting here behind us, but in order to take in that lumber package, we need to make sure that we are protecting it from the elements, which means we need to make some space inside our pole barn to safely store that. We are unable to do all that work ourselves, so we actually needed to bring in a crew today.
They are hardworking, enthusiastic, and professional. I said professional.
The best part about this crew is they work for peanuts. Literally peanuts.
Okay, enough chit chat. Let's get to work. Let's get it moved. Let's go. Over here, Eli. You got it. You got it. Everything in the van. Let's go.
I get it.
Yeah.
Come on. No, they are. They are flying. They look.
Wait, how are you doing that?
Wrong way. Oh no. All right, serious. Let's go. Time to work. One of those sailors.
Stop.
It's amazing how big this barn is when the trailer is pulled out of it.
There's so much space that we didn't even know we had. Yeah, it's crazy. The trailer, because we need to be able to pull it in and out, it was off the wall quite a bit, so it actually took up almost twice the space as the actual width of the trailer. So it's going to be awesome to have it out of here.
Yeah, it's almost a shame we're going to fill it back up with building materials, but what are you going to do?
Yeah, well, we're really excited to get those building materials.
Absolutely.
Our plan the whole time was always to sell a trailer as soon as we were done with it, just to recoup that investment. So now we are completely done with our tiny home. It's becoming spring-like. People are starting to look for trailers. So our goal is to get the trailer cleaned up, good as new, so we can put it on the market and get it out of here ASAP, because like we stated earlier, we have our first lumber package for our new home build coming pretty shortly.
Our hose is thawed out. I put it in the shed last night since it's warmer in here. Just call me Mr. Preparation.
How's the hose?
Stiff. It's cold. It'd be nasty in here.
Ew!
Ah,
Put your hand in there.
No.
Spiders. Spider!
That's not funny. What, do you want to end up face first in the mud? No, you don't.
Jeremy's really, really afraid of spiders.
What do you think, Melissa? Hand pump?
No, Jeremy.
I'll just rely on you for pressure. It'll work out.
No, use the hydrant. Jeremy is hosing off the roof just to get all the dust and sediment and everything from when we were working in here. A lot of stuff settled up there. So while he does that, we're going to be introducing our snack belt choice of the day. On our last video, we tried the very recommended Idaho Spud Bar. That was a total flop over here. We didn't like it at all. We thought we'd give a try to some of the other local favorites. So here we have the Old Faithful Bar. And then here we've got some Huckleberry Gems. If you know anything about Idaho, you know that they are known for their huckleberries. So we're gonna give this a try, the Huckleberry Gems. All right, it looks like a chocolate with a huckleberry flavored marshmallow inside.
I think I've tasted this before.
This one actually isn't bad. That's the Old Faithful Bar. It looks like nougat and peanuts in chocolate. The Old Faithful Bar is good too. Much better than the Idaho Spud Bar.
You got your mama's sunshine, you got your daddy's rain. You're like a piece of heaven.
You guys ready to do some scrubbing? Did you bring your toothbrushes?
Bubbling over like a sweet champagne. You got your mama's sunshine, you got your daddy's rain. All day long, right or wrong, you question everything. Why the grass is green, can I stay up late, and why do the bluebirds sing? Sometimes you
Don't do that.
cry your big blue eyes for no discernible reason.
Do you want to move back into the trailer?
No.
What if I let you live in it alone?
No.
It was your space, because a lot of people are saying that we should give you this trailer to be your personal home. Do you want to live in it by yourself?
I hate this thing. I would rather.
So for the record, you'd rather sleep in a room with your 3 younger siblings
Yeah.
than have this trailer all to yourself.
That is correct.
All right, well, you better wash it up then, so it sells. Otherwise, you're moving in. You got 7 days.
No.
Pleased with your opinions, girl.
You know, they told us this crew was the best.
We don't need no Mona Lisa, don't need Dolly or Chagall. You're like a miniature Picasso with your markers on the wall. You got your mama's sunshine, you got your daddy's rain. You're like a piece of heaven in a hurricane. And it's bubbling over like sweet champagne. You got your mama's sunshine, you got your daddy's rain.
I think we were lied to about this professional crew.
They're slackers. I want a full refund. That's gonna be 100 peanuts.
Something's wrong with this one back here. She's broken for sure.
I could have told you that. It's in the middle of the day and that girl already ain't right.
Oh, this is much more faster.
The things you say, the worlds you make, your heart I love to see. You got a leaf on every single branch of our family tree. When you're all grown up, no longer a pup, and going out to the great unknown, you'll find that little piece of you that you can call your own. You got your mama's sunshine.
We are finishing up the outside of the trailer. Jeremy's just shining up those tires real nice, Clark. And then we're going to be moving the trailer inside the pole barn, and then we're going to start hammering away at the inside, which is what really needs a good cleaning, because we lived in this trailer for 6 months.
Melissa and I were in it, full time for 6 or 7 months.
Yeah.
I can't remember at this point, but we've been talking while getting this done about our experience in living in the trailer and how a lot of people I think are discouraged by it because the idea of doing it, especially with a family in a small trailer like this, is just very unappealing. But the actual act of doing it, we were just reminiscing and thinking back to, yeah, it was inconvenient at times, but it was so nice to have, and it was very, very doable. We got very comfortable with it.
Yeah, it was. I mean, we're very thankful for the tiny home, and we're very happy to be in there and have that extra space. But I mean, this really did serve us just fine for 6 months.
It's possible. We did it, other people do it, and if there's anybody out there that's thinking about doing it for themselves, it's possible.
Yeah.
Trust me, it's served us well, like Melissa said, and I don't regret it for a second.
All right, we got the whole outside all cleaned up, and we are going to be moving the trailer back inside so I can get some space heaters going in there. We can warm it up. It's getting to be nighttime now. It's getting cold, so we're going to get it warm in there, and I'm going to start scrubbing.
Hey, Melissa.
Yes, Jeremy?
I've really been meaning to talk to you about something.
About what?
Home and auto insurance. I really think we should reshop our policies.
No, it's too complicated.
Melissa, it's okay. Policy Genius thought so too. That's why they started a company and reinvented the process from start to finish.
Really? So as it turns out, comparing insurance policies with Policy Genius or reshopping your current policy can actually lead to some pretty surprising savings.
Policy Genius has saved their home and auto insurance customers an average of $1,000 per year.
Since insurance can vary from insurer to insurer, it is important to compare all options before you buy.
Start by answering a few quick questions online about yourself and your property. Then, Policy Genius will compare your existing policy against others in the market to make sure you're getting the right coverage at the best possible price. If the Policy Genius experts find a better rate, they'll get you switched for free. When it's time to renew your policies, Policy Genius will reshop on your behalf again to ensure you're paying the best possible price.
Oh my gosh, Jeremy, don't climb the ladder in flip-flops.
Melissa, I can handle it.
Policy Genius also offers life insurance. Visit policygenius.com/goodsimpleliving to shop the market and start saving today.
All right, let's head back inside and get things cleaned up.
Let's do it.
I hear Melissa rampaging in here with her cleaning. How's it going?
I'm cleaning, trying to get this sink clean. I think the funny thing is when we got the tiny room or the tiny house done, the master bedroom done, we weren't actually expecting to get done and be sleeping in there that night. And I was like, oh, we're not sleeping in here another night. Like, we didn't know the last night was the last night. I just started chucking stuff out and moving in there. I was so excited to get out of the trailer and get in the tiny home. And then I never came back. So the trailer was kind of left as it was when we moved out. And it needs a really, really good scrub down, especially the kitchen.
Scrub it up, dub. Well, it looks good.
Well,
It smells like cleaning chemicals, but it looks good. So
it smells like bleach.
nice work. Keep it up, Mama.
So being in here again just kind of reminds us how small this space really was. We went from 2,800 square feet into 260 square feet with 6 people. And I kind of felt like we were never really living in it. It felt like we were just long-term camping. I felt like we were just camping every day. But I mean, as far as the challenges of living in a trailer, and don't get me wrong, I am so blessed that we had this and that this made it possible for us to get out here and make this transition. But there were some challenges. I mean, I'd be lying if I just said it was a cakewalk and it was so fun. And so I would say the biggest challenge would be like this little stove. It's got 3 burners, but it only fits 2 pots. So I was trying to cook regular food. You can't just cook camping food every day. When you're living in something for 6 months or 7 months, you have to be cooking regular meals, 3 and 4 course meals for 6 people. So I was trying to cook for 6 people, and if I put like the spaghetti pot on here, nothing else fit. So I couldn't make noodles and sauce at the same time. The oven didn't really work well. It scorched everything, so we never used the oven at all. So I was going without an oven, and then the microwave's like itty bitty. So the biggest challenge I had with living in the trailer with kids, with a family of 6, would have been the cooking situation. Even more so than the bathroom or anything would have been. For me, the cooking situation, and then trying to do dishes in this little sink.
Let's make sure we remember to grab this and take this inside, maybe.
Well, unfortunately, it doesn't come off.
What?
Yeah, because I stuck it on with these sticky things, and if you try to take it off, it's gonna rip.
No.
Yeah.
I bought that for you.
I know. So if somebody gets our Idaho, and if they're like from Arizona or something.
Don't put up your wall decor using super glue, Melissa.
It wasn't super glue, it was stickies.
Mm-hmm.
Why are there so many ledges?
Melissa has me out here running errands for her now. I'm her little fetching boy. Here you go, Mama. Vacuum.
Thank you.
And a dish towel.
All right, you gonna go relax for a little bit?
Also, here's an attachment for your vacuum.
Oh.
As you wish. As you wish.
Phone boy. Jeremy and the kids are inside the tiny home, which means I get to get my clean on. I can work the best when I'm just totally by myself, so I'm gonna buzz around, get as much done as I can before dinner. So it is kind of sad in a way to think about selling the trailer because it was our home, and not only was it our home, but it was our home during one of the scariest, the biggest change in our life, just selling everything, riding on faith, and then this little trailer. I mean, I remember sitting on the couch the very first night, just a little shell shocked, but feeling like, thank God we have this trailer, you know, we're safe and we're warm. And so to say goodbye to it's a little bittersweet. I joke around that I'm so excited to see it heading down the road because it was so tight, but at the same time, you know, the fond memories that we have of it. And it's like that with any house, I think, when you move, because you know, every house has memories in it, whether it's holidays or birthdays or just big experiences or just certain times in your life. But I mean, for this trailer, you know, there's just some really fond memories for it. And I mean, it was temporary. So, I mean, that's going to be the big change for us now, is every place that Jeremy and I have ever owned has been temporary. With the tiny home, even as we're building it, we're doing some of the cheapest building materials. I mean, everything on the wall was the cheapest thing that Home Depot had because it was temporary. So we've never been building a forever home, and the new house build that we're starting in a few weeks, so we're going to be starting this next month, or I guess it'll be this month. This is not temporary. This is our forever home. We're picturing our grandkids having Christmas there and just living there as long as we can. Now, hopefully they, you know, we're sitting 90 years old on rocking chairs on that patio looking at the mountains. And so we're building a house now that is not temporary. And so we have to get out of this mindset of, oh, it doesn't matter, it's temporary. And we have to kind of shift our thinking to what do we want forever. So it's a really exciting project to get started. I think I got this place completely clean. The last thing I have to do is just really wipe down the floor as well. And then I think I'm done. So I just wanted to make sure that it was really clean, because when you buy something, you don't want to have to clean it. So we want to make sure that this trailer is a blessing and not a burden to our buyer. So I'm going to get busy. Okay, I think that's a wrap on tonight. So it looks 100% better than it did.
Okay guys, she's been washed, she's been scrubbed, she's been vacuumed out, and I'm talking about the trailer, not Melissa, even though you also look great and smell good. But despite that, we still have a couple of spots that we need to get nice and shiny so we can snap some photos, get this thing posted online.
And for that, she needs a good waxing.
Oh my God. Oh, we're gonna need more wax! In order to get our trailer nice and shiny, I'm taking my little student protege here, Kaimani, and we're gonna get this thing buffed up with a little bit of polish. You ready?
Yep.
Let's do it. Now, Kaimani, before we begin, I need you to agree that you're gonna do exactly what I tell you to do. You're not going to question me. Here's what I want you to do. With one hand, you're going to wax on. With the other hand, wax off. Understand? Do it with me. Wax on, wax off. Wax on, wax off.
Yeah, I thought you were gonna teach me karate.
Remember our agreement. No questioning. Get to work. Wax on, wax off. Wax on, wax off. Ooh. Wax on.
Am I done now? Oh man's losing his mind.
Okay, there is only one thing left to do. Hey guys, I need your help with something. To most, this is just a trailer. But to us, this trailer represents a very pivotal time in our lives. A time when we completely changed the course of our story. This little trailer was something that made us feel like it was okay to just go for it. To see it leave will be bittersweet. Letting go of the past is never without some degree of weight, but it also means that we are ready to move forward onto the next chapter. Selling our first home here means it's finally time to begin construction on the dream.
the goal that we've had from the very start.